This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by SUNDANCE Energy Services.
The two biggest energy users in your home are heat and water, and now there's some great alternatives for saving on those bills every month, something we'd all like to do. Please welcome back our good friend from SUNDANCE Energy Services, Curtis Dahl. Curtis, how are you?
Thank you. Good to see you again.
So it's good to see you. So the first highest energy user in your home is for heating and AC.
Yes.
So what are the best solutions to save?
Well, there's lots of things we can do with heating our homes. I like my gas fireplaces that I've talked to you about before, but by far the most energy efficient way to heat are these ductless heat pumps. They save up to 80% of the heating, half the cost of a 95% gas furnace, about the third of the cost of electric heat. And
it's a lot. I mean, it is a major savings.
Oh, you bet.
This goes up high on the wall.
Yeah, out of the way.
And this is outside, but far quieter than a traditional air conditioner.
Right. These outdoor heat pumps, and that's what they are, they operate so quietly we don't have to worry about the noise that we do with the conventional older systems.
Well, I've told you this before. I mean, you've pointed out we've used these around the world very successfully in a lot of places, but they're somewhat new to Americans. But I was in India during the monsoon when it was, I'm not exaggerating about this, 105 degrees and raining. And I came into my hotel room and saw one of these and thought, well, that is not going to do the trick. But it was amazing. So these things really work.
They dehumidify as well as they cool. They're wonderful. And I like to say they give our homes the perfect climate. I mean, they just make us perfectly comfortable. And we like to say that with all that energy savings on the heating, the air conditioning's free.
It certainly seems like it, and it's got obviously remote control that you can use, or you can program it through your device.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I didn't bring this up right away, but yeah, so one of the things that we're doing for everybody is that you have the ability to control these things from your cell phones, from your iPads. And for anybody that calls us on this New Day Northwest, we're going to give them that free application to do that.
Perfect.
So they can control
so you can cool things down before you come home or whatever you want to do.
Or if you forget to turn it off when you leave.
Yes.
Call it up, turn it off, and quit
more
spending
common.
money.
Now we have a savings chart, and I just want you to talk us through what that means.
Sure, absolutely.
How much we can save.
Well, this is the amount of heat that $1 of yours will produce, and the one in the middle is the ductless heat pump, and all the other ones are the other forms, and the ones that are real low there will be propane or oil, which if you have those, you really got to look to get rid of those right away. And then the electric heat, and then of course the gas heat or the conventional heat pumps are the ones that are about half as much heat as that ductless heat pump in the middle.
So that's how much more you're getting for your dollar with this system.
Yeah, it's
Let's
wonderful.
talk about these solar panels, because everybody's interested in this. We want to do them, and when I travel other places, I see a lot of them
we see solar water heating everywhere, and solar electric heat too is common too, but by far the most cost-effective way to invest in solar is solar water heating or solar pool heating if you have a swimming pool. And they're used the world over. It's a very, very simple system. I know that the federal government has a program right now to try to help us install the solar water heating systems. And it's funny that we do about half of your hot water heating on a yearly basis, so we cut your bill in half. But believe it or not, we produce almost as much energy with our solar systems as they do in Hawaii. And in Hawaii now, most of the counties are requiring in new construction to install a solar water heating system. Simple reason is their water is really warm when it comes out of the tap, so you don't have to use as much energy to heat them up. Ours comes out real cold.
It does indeed. And so we saw a picture of what that looks like. So they're, they're not an eyesore or anything. They just blend into the roof, and there you go.
They're much smaller. Now that's a solar pool heating system we're seeing a picture of right there.
I wish I had a swimming pool. That would be dandy. Well, and if you do, you can heat it with the solar panel.
Absolutely. And our return on investments on the solar water heating get up as high as, like 20% per year. You'll get back in energy savings.
Because if you had a pool here, I guarantee you it's going to be pretty cold and you're going to need to heat it some way or another. We also have some video of how the pool heater works.
The solar pool heating system works.
Tell me a little bit about what that means.
Well, the beauty on solarizing a pool is you've got 2/3 of the solar system. You got a circulation already built in, and you got a place to store the energy, which is the pool. Now, if you have an outdoor pool, you only want to use it when it's nice out anyway. So You pump up the pool water into the panels and it comes back warmer, and
Isn't
then
that
eventually
amazing?
gets up hot enough that you can swim at actually warmer temperatures than you ever will if you're paying to heat it.
Precisely.
Yeah,
This is a system that you can do without worrying that every movement of that water is costing you a bunch of money. Now we need to know a few things about government changes with water heaters. What's the skinny
Well,
on
the
that?
good reason to have us come out and give you a free solar analysis on the solar water heating for your house today is also to look at your water heating that you have, because you want to look at it. The codes are changing, and so anybody that has a tank that's larger than 55 gallons, that tank is probably going to go away because they're making them super energy efficient. So that means you have to go to as something like a hot water heat pump,
Right.
which is probably not as cost effective as a solar water heating system. But you still have some choices on the old ones as long as they're in stock.
But the good thing about getting an estimate is that we can sit down and talk about what the options are, because I don't know
Absolutely.
anything about this, and I would want to know when I was replacing mine that I was doing something that was the best for the environment and best for the cost.
There's no question that the solar water heating and solar pool heating is the best way to reduce your carbon footprint by far over anything else you can do. The nice thing is we will come out and let you know if you have a site that will work.
Right.
Obviously, the one thing we do need is some exposure to the sun.
Yes, you do need that. I wish we
that-
had more of that. And you too have a special offer for our viewers, which we very much appreciate. Tell us more.
Well, obviously, we'll come out and I'll give you the free solar site survey, but we also have on the solar pool heating, every 5th panel is free. And on the solar water heating, we have a 20% discount on the system for the first 15 that we install this year.
Okay, and how do we reach you?
Just call us up at our office, which I think you have the number.
We do indeed, and we will put that on our website and make it very easy for you. It's a great deal and a good time to do it. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Margaret.
This is good stuff. For more details on these products, please visit our website. We'll link you right over to Sundance Energy Services. We'll have more New Day next.